Hello, everyone. This is Maya Hollenshed from the Wando Mount Pleasant Library for Indie Authors Week. And today we have VaLinda Miller, who is owner of Turning Page Bookshop in Goose Creek. She has the only bookshop that is African American owned in the state of South Carolina. Welcome, VaLinda.
Thank you for calling me.
You could give us the name of your bookstore and the location.
Turning Page Bookshop in Goose Creek, South Carolina, 216 St. James Avenue. It's right down in the same shopping center as the Dunkin' Donuts, the St. James Restaurant, and about a block from Starbucks, even though we sell coffee too, but we sell good coffee.
So the next question I have is what do you sell, including the types of books that you sell?
We sell all genre. We do not have a restriction. We do sell all genre. We have a murder mystery room because my manager and I we love cozy mysteries. We have a children's room, and about 2 weeks ago, we created a used book room. And in about a month, we're going to have more children's puzzles and adult puzzles and toys and different types of gifts that you will not find in South Carolina.
Oh, wonderful. What made you decide to own a bookstore?
Well, I owned one in 2014 for a few years, but it was in an area that didn't want a bookstore. So when the lease was up, I said, okay. Maybe I'll open up another bookstore, maybe I won't. But I got blessed. Somebody told me about a retail space within walking distance of my house. And I said, I'll give it a shot. It's a lot smaller. It's a community that I know and that I love. And my dream was never to open up a bookstore. I have been working for the federal government for many years. And I thought I would always either work at a library or work in a bookstore. And I knew I'd be volunteering for libraries. I never knew I would open up a bookstore. So in a way, this is my second time having a bookstore, but this time it's a whole lot better.
Great. Do you sell books from independent authors? And if so, how does your store support them?
This year we have emailed anybody who's a local author and they want us to sell their books. We now have a application that we send to them, because in that application we tell them we'll be glad to sell your book, but you also got to tell people that your book is here. Your book, you have to promote and advertise and talk about your book. Not that it's selling on Amazon. If that's only what you want, that's fine. But when people come into our bookstore, they don't always go to the local author section. Sometimes they do, but most time they come in because they're looking for something new, something different, something that they've seen on Instagram or social media or the New York Times or the local paper. But they have to help us support them. And we do support local authors. We've had, a few who books always sell, Savannah and Damon.
Okay, great. What tips would you give writers and authors who want to sell their books at any bookstore, not only just your own?
One of the advice I want to give them is they have to promote their book. They can't write the book, sell it to a few friends, put it whatever on website they want, their own website, or bring it to the bookseller, independent bookstore, anywhere. They got to do the work. They have to promote their book 24/7, because nobody's going to know what your book is about if you don't tell them. And you may have a book that would, readers from all over the world would really enjoy it, but you got to tell them. You got a cover of a book and you say, I just wrote this book and I think it's great. You think it's great. Tell them why you think they would like it, and it's great. You gotta promote your book. You gotta tell people about your book. You go to churches, libraries, any kind of function that you can during this time of period. I know it's a little difficult, but get on all the social medias and talk about your book and why your book is so important, why it's exciting.
Okay, great. What is one of the most surprising things you have learned about owning a bookstore and working with independent authors?
They actually think, we've had a few authors say, my book is $15. And I go, we can order it from a major publisher and get it for $9 and sell it for $10 so that the store can make a profit. If we buy from you for $15, we cannot sell it for $20 or $17 because nobody may not pay for it, especially during this time period. People's funds are pretty low, and you know, they want to watch their pennies. And so they're surprised that we cannot buy the book from Amazon. We buy the books from the publisher because they give us a discount so that we can sell the book and still make a profit. What they also don't understand is if your book costs $10 on Amazon, the publisher may sell it to us for $5, so we can sell it for $10. And after a year or two, if we need to put it on sale, we can sell it for $11. We can make a sale on the book. And what they don't understand is owning a bookstore, somebody's got to pay for the payroll, the rent, buy the books, the electric, the water. We have to pay for expenses, and I don't think they understand the expenses that it costs to run a business. Now, 2020 should have shown a lot of people it's expensive to run a business, restaurant, bookstore, coffee shop, whatever. But if people don't come in and buy our products, we fail. If they don't support us, we fail. And I'm sure they have heard and seen so many small businesses. I read last week or the week before, in June, there was 63% of small businesses permanently closed. They just couldn't afford it no more. 2 weeks ago, it was up to 68. And that's because they're probably coming out of their pocket. You know, people are not traveling, people are not coming into stores, and it's coming out of their pocket. But like they have savings, they're running out of savings too. I don't think they understand how much it costs to run a small business. And we're not trying to be millionaires. We're running a business because we love what we do.
What other advice would you give to authors and writers?
When you write the book, don't get your friend to review it. Get somebody who doesn't know you. Get it, because I know trying to pay for an editor might be expensive. Get somebody who doesn't know you and let them read it and let them give you a good, honest answer as to what they think about the book. Or find somebody who loves to read books and let them read it and tell you, oh, the grammar's not right, the story's not right, you're not giving enough meat, you're not making the reader, it's not exciting to them. The first 20 pages, you want to catch them. You want to catch them. That's what I've been told that by so many of the most famous authors. The first 20 pages got to catch you because they want to keep you going.
Okay. And last but not least, you've given us the address and the location of your bookstore, but how can people reach you in your bookstore in other ways? Social media or, email, that kind of thing.
We are all over social media, Turning Page Bookshop. They can email us, info@turningpagebookshop.com. They can call the store, 843-501-7223. We're all over social media, so you can reach out to us.
Great. Thank you so much, VaLinda, for giving us your wonderful advice about owning a bookstore and helping independent authors during our Indie Authors Week event. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Maya, and have a good new year.